This lesson is on using the AND logical operator. The AND operator is used inside of an if statement so that we can do more than one comparison inside of the conditional parentheses that are associated with an if statement. Let's take a look at this form that I've already pre-filled out, entered my name, how many hours I sleep at night, and the birth year. Click the button, gives us the sentence about me spending 18 or more years of my life sleeping. But look at the second sentence. Better start planning for retirement, and I sleep too much. Now when we use the nested if, I broke those statements up, so the AND operator is a little bit different way to get at the same problem. I'm going to go ahead and show you the code now. Here's the form first. Just the first name, hour slept, birth year. Let's go to the PHP. I collect the information, get the current year, calculate the age just like we've done before, and then the year slept just like we've done before. And now, let's look over here at the if statement. It says, if the age is greater than 50, these two ampersands mean AND in PHP programming. You put them both together, ampersand, ampersand, and that means AND, A-N-D. So, I checked to see that my age is greater than 50, and the years that I've slept are greater than 15. If both of those conditions are true, I print out, better start planning for retirement, and you sleep too much. But what happens if one of those conditions is true and the other one is not? Let's go back to the form. I'll reduce the number of hours that I sleep at night to 6. Steve, 6, 1956. And now it says, time might be on your side, and perhaps you sleep too much. We really can't know. I'm going to show you why. There's something called a truth table that tells you how to process an AND comparison. I'm going to take you here now. Here's the statement with the AND. If age is greater than 50 and years slept is greater than 15. So everything inside of these parentheses has to resolve to one of two things. It must be true or it must be false. There are no other choices. Ultimately, both of these comparisons together somehow have to be either true or false. Now there's some well-honed rules for how an AND behaves. For an AND to be true, the whole thing to be true, both sides of it must be true. So, if my age was 60 and the years I slept was 20, this would be true because this comparison would be true and this comparison would be true. So they both must be true for the whole thing together to be considered true. Now, if any one of those is false, or both of them is false, then the entire thing is false. Age is 40, well, that's false. And the years are equal to 20, well, that part's true. A false and a true equals a false. Likewise, if I reverse the conditions, years slept is less than 15, and the age is right, still false. If both of them are false, clearly the whole thing is false. So that's the way AND statements work, and you've got to keep that in mind. Let's go back to the PHP code for a second. See, I have a little bit less precision here than I had when I broke things up into nested ifs. Because both these conditions are true, I have a very positive statement that I can make about the condition. You need to start planning for retirement, and you sleep too much. But just using the else statement there, I don't know which one of these or both of these are false. I don't know if time is on your side or you should start planning for retirement. I don't know whether you sleep too much or not. I can't tell simply from the else on a combined condition. This doesn't mean that you should never use them. It just means you should understand how they're processed and whether or not this suits your need or you're better suited to use a nested if statement. It's always good to kind of talk through the code when you're processing, run some test examples, and make sure that it goes through the logical path that you want to happen.